ago, OnePlus made waves when it launched the OnePlus One, a high-end phone with impressive specs that cost only $300.
Today, OnePlus has gained a loyal fan base, and its newest marquee phone, the OnePlus 5, packs a lot of high-powered specs that many come to expect.
First, it has two rear cameras, one of which is a telephoto lens. You can also take bokeh portraits that feature an artsy, blurred background. Only a couple of dual-camera phones do this, including the Apple iPhone 7 Plus. The effect can get patchy on both phones, especially when the object's outline is tricky. The iPhone does a slightly better job at dealing with these situations, and its depth of field effect looks more natural. But overall, the 5 does well to stand against the iPhone. In dim settings, the 5 took comparatively better shots than the Google Pixel 2, which is known for its excellent handling of low-light pictures. The 5 also has a Snapdragon 835 chipset. In benchmark tests, it beat major competitors like the Samsung Galaxy S8, the Pixel, and the LG G6. And real-world usage like firing the camera shutter, typing on the keyboard, and launching apps was buttery smooth. The 5 doesn't have a removable battery, and it has a slightly lower battery capacity than before. But the battery actually lasts longer, and during our lab test for battery usage, the 5 clocked in an impressive 17 hours and 50 minutes on average.
As for software, everything's pretty much the same, which is a good thing because there's barely any bloatware, and you get a pretty skinless version of Android. There's also a Google Assistant built in. Okay, Google, where are we?
Here's a map of Zellerbach Garden, San Francisco, California, 94122.
And there's a couple of minor useful features like a reading mode for reading text, and the ability to schedule a night mode to tint your display. But there's always room for improvement. For one thing, it's not water resistant. This isn't a huge knock, but it's one of the key features if you want your phone to stay competitive with other flagships. Its design is also feeling very familiar at this point, and it's not as inexpensive as it was before. At $479 for the 64 gig version and $539 for the 128 gig model, OnePlus 5 continues to go a few notches higher than its game-changing $300 price it had when it first debuted.
Nevertheless, the OnePlus 5 is an excellent phone with a superb camera that can hold its own against the iPhone and Pixel. It's one of the fastest and most powerful phones, and it costs hundreds of dollars less than its high-end competitors.